Okay, Ramblers, let's get rambling.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
It's some dumb guy. Guess what? I got home from work tonight with the realization that my mailman might hate me. So I got stuff. I got things rolling in waves. And if I don't film these unboxaloping videos on a regular basis, I'm going to have a mountain of overwhelming packages that I'm going to have to contend with. So yeah, these things are really coming in as fast as I'm recording and posting them. Posting, of course, coming days later after receiving and recording. But that's strictly because I don't want to put I don't want to put unboxaloping videos out every single day or more than one in a day. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Anyway, y'all want to see some stuff and some things? Maybe some excitement? We got a mixed bag. We got some eBays. We got some Amazons. We got some groove. Will I get to them all in this unboxaloping video, or will I break it up? That depends on this little clock I'm looking at right there on my phone recording this. I don't want to drag all that nuts, you know, dragging these videos out 20 minutes long, 30 minutes long. It's just absurd. So, envelope reveals a box. I thought I was already done dressing all this stuff and prepping it for recording. Well, that's where creative editing comes into play. Engage the fast forward button. I don't know why this USPS box that was inside this envelope has been very strangely taped shut. I thought these boxes were designed to open on their own without that. That's alright though. That is alright. I was expecting this might be one big box set, but it's thick. It is several in one. And this was kind of a really cool... Oop, sorry, buddy. Startled the kitty. He's laying down right here. Sorry about that, pal. Anyway, this was an interesting encounter, in a sense, for a lot purchase. And it's a TV deal. And we're going to do a quick disc check. Smudgy, not scratched, at least it seems. I think these were listed as like new condition. Well, they might be like new, but only if new is really dirty. As long as they're intact and I can clean them, I'm not going to raise a ruckus. And if memory serves, I got a pretty decent deal on it all. And I'll get into why it was an interesting find momentarily. Smudgy, smudgy, smudgies. No scratchy, scratchy, scratchies. Priorities, folks, priorities. I got some. You should have some too. This ain't no tea party. That's a hint. Probably a very subtle one. But for those that know, you'll know. I just don't think I have enough viewers to have many of those, if any. Okay. Disc check pans out. Everything looks pretty A-okay for the most part. A little bit of package wear, a little bit of smudgy discs, all things that are tolerable. Okay, presenting my lot, my 3-pack, all simultaneously here. We've got Shameless Season 1, Shameless Season 3, and Shameless Season 4, all used on Blu-ray. I don't know what's preventing me from making these purchases new, other than the fact that I haven't found a really decent price on Season 1 on Blu-ray for some reason. I was really hoping they would have put out a box set of this by now, because I started Season 1 on DVD a while ago. Never picked it up, never continued it, but liked what I saw. And then started seeing the Blu-rays. I'm like, you know what? Instead of just continuing buying it on DVD, I'm going to go ahead and upscale it. But why this is timely in this regard is that in my random meanderings on Groove and on Amazon, I think, I ended up with a DVD of Season 1, a Blu-ray of Season 2, and a Blu-ray of Season 5. Season 1 I sought out deliberately to start the show and sample it out. Seasons 2 and 5 I picked up strictly on price. I stumbled across it, happened to be on a sale or something. I'm like, all right, I'm going to take advantage of that. Well, then I ran into this. And it's really eclectic of a 1, 3, 4 lot when I already had 2 and 5 on Blu-ray. now I can retire the DVD of season 1, and now I have 1 through 5 on Blu-ray, and as I said, reasonable price. 3 and 4 here came with side slip covers, side entry slip covers, whatever you want to call those. But at least now I could potentially take a good serious dive into the show if I want. I probably should before I continue buying any more of it, considering that, was there 11 seasons total, I think, on this series? If I go through all 11 and find that I can't get into it, it wouldn't be the first time I made that mistake. Looks like my my complete Gunsmoke collection. What is that, 20 seasons of a TV series, 20 years worth, and I've never seen a single episode of it, but I couldn't resist buying the box set when I saw it come out. Bonanza, I'd seen sporadically over the years, but quite a lot of it, but I ended up getting that complete collection. That's 15 seasons, so yeah, I take some gambles, that's for sure. Okay, next eBay purchase. This I actually managed to get secondhand market, but still new, and it's a continued effort in the culmination of building my Rodent House animated films. And I didn't even know this particular release was a thing, because apparently it's a Rodent House Movie Club anniversary exclusive. This is a really thick case. Comes with a nice slipcover, still sealed in plastic. This is the Best of Mickey Blu-ray, consisting of Fantasia 2000, and Celebrating Mickey, which from what I read up on it, includes 13 classic shorts, I guess exploring the history of the character, starting with Steamboat Willie, the band concert, Through the Mirror, Mickey's Rival, Boat Builders, Mickey's Trailer, Brave Little Tailor, Tugboat Mickey, The Little Whirlwind, Mickey's Birthday Party, Pluto's Party, The Simple Things, and Get a Horse. I know I've seen several of those. I've probably seen more than I realized just not knowing the title. Ultimately, I bought this because I wanted Fantasia for obvious reasons. And I saw releases of like a 2-pack of Fantasia and Fantasia 2000. And then I ran into this. And like I said, nice slip cover, also still wrapped and sealed in its plastic. So I think the seller had a few, not a large number. So really hoping that they, as a club member, purchased a bunch of them and then not bootlegged a bunch of them. I don't see any warning signs as of yet that this is a bootleg release, but it always makes me nervous. Hey buddy, anytime I see a seller with a quantity of, let's say, more than 2 of any kind of physical release, and they all happen to be brand new and sealed, and they don't have any kind of disclaimer in their product listing as far as only dealing with legitimate releases, no bootlegs, no piracy, and all that kind of stuff. So it's one of the reasons why I'm always hesitant doing too much physical media purchasing on eBay. I've learned my lesson in that regard, particularly when it comes to, let's say, TV series, new release TV series. Odds are the majority of those listings you'll find are going to be bootlegs. I've run into far too many of them, intentionally and otherwise, depending on circumstances. Hi, Sugar. You want to like to say hi to everybody? Buddy's getting all the screen time. Come here. Come here. It's all right. Relax. Hey, it's okay. Come here. Hey, don't complain. Complain. I'll be very gentle with you. Hey, look, there's a key. Look over here. Hey, over here. Over here. Look at the camera. Say hi. Here she is. Look at those pretty eyes. Look at that. There's the little girl. Is that a scab? Oh, did you scratch yourself? Oh, did you scratch yourself, my peanut? Oh, poor girl. Gotta be careful with those sharp little claws. Do I need to trim those? I want you to hurt yourself. Oh, there's Buddy. Look at Buddy's getting all the camera time. Huh? There you go. There you go. We go back that way. You just came from that way. Silly kitty. Where was I? Yeah, we're unbuxloping. And there's Buddy. Say hi to Sugar. Say hi to Buddy. Some dumb kitties. It's in an Amazon box. I just don't remember buying this from Amazon, but I did. I think this one took an unexpected dip in price. Oh, I've been monitoring it between Amazon, Groove, and Deep Discount, and they have been often pretty comparable. I decided to do it. This is I can't read this one backwards very well. Double feature of Bugs Bunny's Lunar Tunes and Marvin the Martian Space Tunes. I am an old school Warner Brothers Looney Tunes fan, like many in my age group. I grew up on these cartoons. Marvin the Martian just happens to be, although not prominently featured, probably my favorite Looney Tunes character. I'm going to blow up the Earth. Where's my space modulator? Somebody stole my space modulator. Yeah, so I've been doing a lot of Looney Tunes collecting. I'm not sure if any of those have been featured on my unboxalopings. Those might have predated my recordings of these the last, 8 months or so, however long it's been I've been doing these. But there are some new releases on the horizon, and those are going to be picked up very soon. So look forward to seeing more Looney Tunes in action. We have another Frank Capra edition. What do we have here? This is from 1948 at 2 hours and 3 minutes, black and white naturally. This is Spencer Tracy and Katharine Hepburn in State of the Union. I really have not seen enough Katharine Hepburn in my life. Spencer Tracy, I've only been recently introduced to, thanks to Frank Capra. Shout out to the Capra collection there at Columbia. This is an older Spencer Tracy. Yeah. Anyway. No idea what it's about. I need more Frank Capra in my library because I ran out. So I am building a nice little selection where I can continue on with my viewings in a very fun and exciting way. I've got 2 boxes left. This is 15 minutes in. It will be edited down slightly, but for the sake of convenience for all, I'm going to close there, stop, and commence recording on another part. So we shall keep that ball rolling. For you all viewers, it'll probably be several days gap in between. What'd you think of this first part here? Any of these catch your eye? Got any comments about any of them? Any thoughts, opinions, feelings, criticisms, whatever? Have you picked up anything for your loan library in the past few days? Would you like to say hi to Buddy? He's here, looking very cute and comfy. Huh? My gentle boy. Oh, sorry. He's my boy. He's a good boy. He's my gentle guy. Oh, he's doing really well with his new domesticated life, so we're happy about that. He's acclimating very well. We can just get him to lose some weight because he... Anyway, good night all. Thank you. I shall see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Alan.